A new VR headset that has PC power, but you don't need a PC to connect to. Let's go ahead and check out this brand new VR headset that's gonna be a game changer. Let's go. Linux-based standalone VR headset ditches Kickstarter and opens direct pre-orders. SimulaVR, the startup behind its open source VR Linux distro, is creating a VR headset that aims to bring to the full power of a PC to the standalone format, which is pretty incredible, man. I think that's kind of like what Apple VR is working on. The company initially had plans to launch a Kickstarter last month, but it just basically said, nah, forget the crowdfunding campaign. We're going to do this direct. We're going to be boss mode. We're going to boss up in this, and we're going to get our own money right now. So SimulaVR has opened up the pre-order sales, ditching plans for everything. The company says in a blog post update that given the number of people interested in the Kickstarter, it is more realistically to assemble the required funds in 1 to 4 months and less likely to do so in a 60-day cap space. So they just need a little bit more time so they can charge the right price, get those dividends, and see if they could really give back to the people. In addition to the $100 savings per device, it's also accepting $1,500 half deposits to reserve headsets. So right here has everything. So the Simula One costs $2,499, $2,499 for a full deposit pre-order. And then they had the Tethered Edition, basically meaning a PC VR if you want to go the old school initial PC VR. But the one we're going to be right here focusing on is basically it's $2,500 to be able to have that full PC power without ever needing a PC with this VR headset, which is pretty dope. I just wonder how they're gonna try to get these games up in here. So full deposit is $26.99, and so it gives you all that. So the MSRP, right? So MSRP total. So we see $2,500 for deposit plus more of extra additional pricing, and then right here it's basically $3,500 to be able to get this VR headset in total. MSRP is going to be the full-on sale. This is just for the regular. They do have a limited edition for $5,000, but for $3,500 you can get this. So $3,500 to get the PC power and to be able to get a VR headset. It depends on what you think on that opinion, though. So let's just keep scrolling down. It's important to note that SimulaVR is making initial deposits that are refundable only for 1 week after submission. They become non-refundable after the headsets are delivered. They're aimed to ship starting quarter 4 of 2022, so it's towards the end of 2023. So this is a near future type situation. So pre-orders start pretty soon, and you'll get shipped next year. You see some of the display here. It says dual 2448 by 2448 per eye LCDs at 90 hertz, RGB stripe, triple element, non-Fresnel design. The FOV is 100 degrees estimated. Sensors are dual RGB cameras. IPD range is 55 to 77. Ports, there's a lot of Thunder port. There's some USB 3.2s, Gen 2 via USB-C. That's for the tethered essential, I would assume. There's an audio jack on there. With no microphone connectivity, is Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, Intel Core. This right here, this is what it's pretty cool. This is what's literally gonna be built into the headset. So Intel Core i7, 4.70 gigahertz and 12 M cache. And then the GPU is the integrated Iris Xe graphics, RAM 16 gigabyte RAM for a VR headset. That's pretty wild. And storage is 1 terabyte. All of that PC hardware will come at a price, though. Simula One is set to cost $27.99 for Kickstarter customers, which will then go up to the $3,500 MSRP after the campaign has finished. Early birds will be able to snap up a limited number of headsets priced at $2,500. So you're looking at a $2,500 range to a $3,500 range. These specs right here, a PC type integration, all of these that are highlighted. To be able to be all of that really compressed into a VR headset. We don't know how well that's gonna work. We don't know how long that could be on your head for, and how heavy is that gonna be with all those specs. So all of that is pretty cool, and those are things to talk about. But what we do know is that they're going all money in. They want to have that ownership. Kickstarter, they feel like, I don't know if I really want them being the middleman, and they're gonna go all the way. I think they got enough promotion from Kickstarter to be able to start their own version of it and be able to move forward with it. So y'all gotta let me know the price here, though. Let's do one more thing real quick. Hold on. So $3,500 is gonna be MSRP. Then I don't know. You would be better off getting a Quest and your own PC at that rate. Now, if they were be able to offer this, I know businesses need investments and dividends and much more. But if they were able to have a much more affordable price to have that full PC power, that would have been super legit. But In my opinion, I would say just get yourself a Quest 2 and your own, maybe a pre-built PC, and that would possibly be a lot cheaper. I think with a Quest 2 would be like $300. Maybe your own pre-built PC can be like $800 to $1,000 at times, maybe $1,200 depending on how the scalpers are working these days. But that would be a lot more affordable in my opinion. So I still think a little high for what they're trying to offer, especially with the graphics, the GPUs. It does have an i7 though, so that's pretty dope. But y'all gotta let me know what's up, man. Y'all think that this is worth it? And VR already, now there's a VR headset that's already made that risk in trying to get full PC power into a standalone, which I think Apple VR is gonna be doing pretty soon, and which I think Project Cambria might have a version of that soon. So y'all let me know in the comment section below. We really do appreciate your conversations, your comments, and just the love. It really keeps everything going, man. And make sure, give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. It does help the content, and we always appreciate having y'all around, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.